I got some patterns. I got some patterns. And they are Burda patterns. Burda patterns was on sale over the weekend. And I got some. So I'm going to show you. So if that's some content you would like to see, please continue to watch. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys the patterns that I picked up this weekend. Listen, I know you guys are going to be killing me like, yo Rochelle, you ain't had a video in a hot minute. I know it's been like 5-6 days, but your girl is busy editing the videos that I recorded after getting better, but I needed a break from a little bit of recording, so that's why your girl did not have any videos last week. I know it's funny for me to say it because I know you guys are used to me popping a video out like every 2 to 3 days, but it literally, to be honest with you, after getting over a almost 2-week sick sinus infection, upper respiratory infection, and a double ear infection, I just needed some rest time, some downtime. I just didn't have the energy to edit. I had a little bit of energy to record. However, to be honest with you, I had no energy to sit at the computer outside of work because I was working from home that week and a half, almost 2 weeks, because we tried to stay out the office as much as possible not to get anyone sick. So without further ado, I'm going to keep this short, sweet, and to the point, give you all the deets and the news that you can use to keep it sweet and the deets. And I'm going to say right now, go ahead and get your notebook because these patterns may be some that you may think of doing in the next Burda sale, because you know Burda sale is only on sale every 3 to 4 months. It's a rotation with Burda. So I'm going to say Burda patterns go on sale for $2.99 at Joann's. Roughly in February, just to kind of give you when, once in February, once in July, August timeframe, and then again in November, December. So if you go back to my video and type in Burda, you will see when the sales happen. I believe it's like in February, beginning March, July, August timeframe, or August, September timeframe, and then once again at the end of the year in November, December, and normally it's around Black Friday time frame or the week after Black Friday. Just FYI, giving you that. I'll put that information in the description box below so you're able to see the time frame or around what time frames between the last 2 years Burda patterns go on sale at Joann's. All right. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. Hello, Ciao, Guten, Aloha, Hola, Konnichiwa, Gwaan, Sabonani, Shalom, Bonjour, Terve. If you are returning, you guys know what to do. Go get you something to drink, a quick snack. Come on back so we can go ahead and get into this video. So without further ado, and to keep this sweet but give you all the deets, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I picked up 3 McCall patterns and 10 Burda patterns that I'm going to share with you today. So we're going to share the 3 McCall patterns first, and then I'll share the Burda patterns that I picked up today. And today is the 2nd. So this is Saturday when I'm recording this. I just came back from Joanne. By the way, December 2nd is the day that I am filming. I just got back from Joanne, so we're going to go ahead and get into this quickly before I get ready to go eat. All right. First pattern, McCall's 7754. Now, this pattern is a tissue fitting method pattern by Palmer and Blatch, okay? And this is a one size fit all, meaning that all the size range are in the pattern, is in the pattern. Let me rephrase that. So all of the size ranges that you will need is currently in this pattern. So it ranges from 8 to 16 and then 18W to 24W. So the reason why I picked this up because of view C. And view C is basically a pair of jean pants. So in my last video, I think it was the retail inspired video that I posted. I recorded the video like 3 weeks ago and just finally got time to edit it and post it. So when you are seeing that video, I am posting it for tomorrow. I just finished editing it today, the 2nd, but it's posting the 3rd. But with that being said, by the time you are seeing this video, it has already posted. So it's the retail inspired wardrobe. That's 12 pieces. And I did talk about a pair of jeans. So you could get a pair of jeans from this pattern right here if you do view C. So once again, it's McCall 7754. There's a reason why I pick up these patterns, okay? So I give you a collection and I pick up patterns as well for if I do that collection, all right? But it's McCall 7754. And I'll put all of the pattern pieces for each view up on the screen. Moving over to the next pattern. The next pattern is McCall 7912. And this one was a Sew Your View pattern, maybe 2019, I think, 2019, 2020. I think it was 2019. But I know my girl Monica from That's So Monica did this pattern, fabulous, in an Ankara fabric. Many other sewers have done this pattern as well. But this is basically a jacket with a belt. Loose fitting, you can make it loose fitting, you can make it fitted. And this is a no notion pattern. Yes, this is a no notion pattern. So this is the no notion pattern alert that I'm going to put up right here because we're going to incorporate these patterns that are no notion for all the videos that I give you. That's a pattern haul. Okay. But this is McCall 7912. Go ahead and put this on your no notion pattern list. All right. Moving over to the last McCall pattern that I picked up is 7913. Now, because this is sweater, weather, and fall season, a shacket is what needs to be on that, install, right? A fall. Now, they're calling this just a shirt, a jacket, or a vest, but I'm going to call it a actual shacket. And the reason why I picked it up is because I like what the lady is wearing in view C. I picked up a small, medium, large pattern, but I hope I don't need an extra large. If I do, I'm just going to size the large up and make it do what it do, all right? But this is supposed to be an easy to sew pattern. I'm pretty sure it is, but you will need some snaps. If you do not want to use snaps, you can make your own buttonholes, but I'm just going to use snaps, okay? But once again, it's 7913. Now that I talked about the McCall patterns, let's go ahead and move over to the Burda patterns. Make sure you have your notebook so you could go ahead and write these patterns down. First one is Burda 5971. Now, I could have swore I picked up this pattern, but I did not. I don't know how. I looked in my Connex box with all my Burda patterns, and it wasn't in there. So I wondered if I forgot to cross it off because I had other patterns that I did pick up that surrounds this number. But for some reason, I did not pick this pattern up. So it was on my list, and I have showed you guys how I save the list on simplicity.com, and then I go to Joann's and pull up the list in store, so I do not have to use a piece of paper every time I go to the store and possibly lose it. So with that being said, I have showed that. I'll show it again on how I go to the website. Once I get to simplicity.com, I go ahead and I log in with my email and password. Once I do that, I go to the pattern number. In this case, I'm just going to type in 5971. Once I type in the pattern number for Burda 5971, I go ahead and instead of hitting add to cart, I do add to wish list. I select the wish list that I'm going to add it to. In this case, I'm going to select Burda and the sides that I want to add. Now, Burda patterns are all in one size fit all, right? Not really, but they only have one size range, so I'm gonna select that. And then I'm gonna hit add to wish list, and voila, it's added to my wish list. So I know when I get to Joann's exactly which patterns that I want to pick up. So once again, this is Burda 5971. Moving over to the next one is, all of these are Burda, so I'm not going to say Burda again. It's 6244. This one right here. Now, this one right here, take note that this is a no notion pattern, but this is a kimono. And I was digging for gold when I found this pattern. I wasn't necessarily trying to find the pattern or find this pattern. I'm just going to be 100% honest. I was picking up patterns for someone else, and this pattern was like 2 numbers before the pattern that I was like, literally with Burda patterns, I had a total of 7 on my list, and 6 of those were not in the pattern drawer. So I was like, there's no way I'm gonna pay this toll and then only get like 2 patterns from the original list. So I made it do what it do, looked around a little bit more, and found this kimono pattern. And I'm thankful for it simply because it's an easy to sew pattern. Once again, it's 6244. Moving over to the next pattern, we talked about sweater weather, right? So I'm gonna go give you a sweater. It's 6253. I like the fact of it's a pull-on sweater that have drawstrings, or I should say it's more like a pull-on hoodie, right? It's an easy to sew pattern. It's 6253. Just make sure that you use a twin needle. If you're doing this, some sweatshirt fabric or some fleece fabric will work for this pattern. Now pick this up on your next Burda haul. It's 6253. Moving over to the next one is 6309. It's a pair of pants. This one right here. Now for this one, I would definitely say use some gabardine fabric for this one. Minimum twill, stretch, woven would be great for these pants, or if you want to call them jeans, it's up to you. But this is an average to sew pattern, so you will need some skills like how to do a fly front zipper. I actually have a video on how to do an easy fly front zipper in less than 10 minutes. I'll go ahead and link that in the description box below as well as on the end screen. But once again, it's 6309. Moving over to the next pattern is 6344. I want to thank Yvonne from Jamaica for this pattern. Yes. It was on her list for me to pick up for her, so I went ahead and picked it up for myself as well. It's Burda 6344. I see this as an easy, sexy spring, summer, wardrobe or vacation dress. So I went ahead and picked it up for myself. It was $2.99. Why not? I'm sorry, but I'm not going to pick up a pattern that's $35, but we could definitely make it work with $2.99, okay? All right, but this is 6344. Thank you so much, Yvonne. Moving over to the next one is 6376. It's a jacket pattern. Do y'all not see that collar on view 8? That's why I picked it up. Now, this one was actually on my list, but I would definitely say use some gabardine fabric. You will need a buckle for view A. I think it's a buckle, buttons. You're going to need some buttons, of course. But the fabric suggestion is wool fabric, jacquard, or gabardine. I have jacquard, I have some brocade, I have some gabardine in my stash. So I could make this jacket and make it do what it do. But once again, it's 6376. Moving over to the next pattern, it's 6420. It's a dress pattern. So this one right here, this is an average to sew pattern. But the reason why I picked it up is because it was just calling for me. I like the fact that it has elastic at the waist, to be honest with you. If you look at view A, is what is the real reason why I picked it up. Not only the elastic at the waist, I like that front zipper where you could zip it up, zip it down. However, if you get hot, zip it down. Show a little bit of But if you get cold, zip it up. So then you ain't showing nothing. But this is 6420. Moving over to the next pattern is 6457. It's just a classic tunic style button-up shirt. All right. And I like that round collar that you see in view A. Now, you can use many type of fabric, silk, rayon, cotton, silky print, whatever, but you will need some buttons or snaps for this pattern. But once again, it's 6457, and this is a average to sew pattern. All right, 6457. Moving over to the next one is 6774. It's an average to sew pattern. It's a coordinate style pattern where you have 3 different pieces. So you have your jacket, your top, and your pair of pants. Now for the pants, you will need a invisible zipper. All right, but hear me out. I did a video where I did a pair of pants, a jacket, a top, and a skirt, and I think that one was Butterick 6718. I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen so you can see that. But I added a waistband. Now the pair of pants in this video does not have a waistband, and I'm sorry, I gotta have a waistband on my pants, so I would be doing the same thing when I get around to this pattern, adding a waistband. Now, from the look of this pattern, it looks like that view C, which is the pants, could potentially be just 2 pattern pieces, front and back. If that's the case, this would be a under 5 pattern piece pattern with the top and the pants. I'm not 100% sure about the jacket, but I will put the pattern pieces up on the screen so you're able to see that as well. But once again, this is 6774, scoring gold here, all right? And the last pattern for the Burda patterns that I picked up is 6907. You guys know I love cargo pants. What could I say? So I seen it and I was like, yep, it's coming home with me. It's 6907. It is an average to toe pattern. I like View C, what the model in the green one is wearing. Yes, yes, yes. She's wearing those pants. And I'm here for it, but I don't think I would put tabs at the bottom to raise the pant legs up. I don't think I would do that. I think I would just make it as straight cargo style pants and let it do what it do. But once again, this is 6907 for this pattern. So that's it for all the patterns that I picked up during the Burda, McCalls, and Know Me sale. I picked up 2 Know Me patterns, but I already had the patterns. I picked it up to have a fresh copy, which was a Know Me 2028, which is, of course, a Ronica B. Cole's pattern. And I also picked up another copy, yes, I did, of 2053, which is Lindsay's pattern, as well, the White Lake pants. I already had it, but I went ahead and picked it up. Now, one pattern that I am still waiting for in my store in my size is the Ella coat pattern, which is, of course, 2053. I cannot find that pattern, so I'm gonna be having to make a run to another Joann's when McCall's and Know Me are back on sale. All right. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. And since you made it this far, do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe button. Also, smash that notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. So I'll catch you in the next video. And as always, keep sewing.